Greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, here to share some time, some fellowship, a little entertainment, hopefully some faith, some inspiration, maybe some encouragement. It's up to you what you receive. I just know what I'm hoping to offer. Lighting feels a little off today. I'm feeling I don't know. Hey, to all those who have stopped by already, our poll, bless you, thank you. Uncle Fatty, loving the Rob Dial. I'm not familiar with that name, the Mindset Mentor, but if it's not 100% fuck yes, then it's a definite no. All or nothing type of manifestation and future projections. Go big or stay home. I resonate with that. And there is a lot to the F yes or no. What is it that we are being guided to do? That's a serious question that I'm hoping to help people find for themselves, find their own patterns. What's up, Cynthia? Bless you. And to all those in the chat, thank you. For those who stop in now or later, thank you for doing so. I never do know how these things are going to end up. Today, the thumbnail from Socrates. I love that quote too. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Right? And that really is, that kind of goes with that other quote. Focus on the new, focus on what we want more than fighting against what was or what we do not want. This world that we live in, I've kind of touched on this in the past, something I've observed and noticed for myself. We live in this realm of duality. Everything, whether it's a thought, a physical, an energetic, a thing, everything, well, is energy. It's vibrations, frequencies, resonance, resistance. It's all energy. It's all energy. And we experience different states of energy throughout our time. The point is here, in the state of energy, it's a duality. Within the energetic states, we are trapped, we are existing, we are experiencing both space and time. By our physical and conscious awareness, we are participating in the experience. The best way to know things in this experience is sometimes to know what things are not. It may seem a little backwards, a little illogical, but it really is. It's solid. It works. To know what something is, you must know what it is not. That includes you. To know who we are, and that is one of the most important things we can learn in this world is who are you? What are you? Why are you? How are you? How are we here? I call the force of creation God, the source of creation, the force of creation, that which brings forth the opportunity for experience of space and time. I call that Creator God. So to know what things are and are not is important. My pause is I'm recognizing where this conversation is going. I talked about this earlier. Some of the observations elsewhere. Some of the observations I've found about love. Growing up in this life, admittedly, it's part of my story. I did not know love. Didn't understand it. And that is my own doing. I mean, this is my path, but I'm being honest. Intellectually, I am more of an intellectual more than like athletic or whatever types of people there are. But intellectually, how do you know love? You can't understand love. Love is illogical. It does not make sense sometimes. But love, man, love is our reason for being. And the reason I bring this up is intellectually, what helped me understand love was to finally reason, to find reasoning and explanations of love that resonated as truth within me. And for me to understand love, it became simple once I identified the patterns. Seriously, apply this trick to many things. If you want to know something, discover what it is not. An animal is not a plant. A plant is not a mineral. It helps you narrow down the focus into what it is you're looking at. The old versus the new. And it does all tie together, okay? For the patterns of love, since I consider that such an important topic, we know that love is mysterious, it's powerful, and it's sometimes hard to understand. It can be difficult to understand, but it's really easy to know when love is absent. Love is absent from within us when we are absent of trust, when we are absent of gratitude, when we are absent of faith. That's when we know that love is not there, whether it's in our relationships with others, whether it's relationships with ourselves. We've got, we get, you know what? If the goal is peace, then you've got to find it. Okay. You've got to find the path. But as I'm saying that, people don't know that they want peace. I didn't know that I wanted peace. I didn't know I had problems. As stupid as that sounds, that's not true. I knew I had problems. I didn't know that there was solutions to my problems until I figured out that all of my problems started and ended in my mind. And so being a man of this society and this age and time that we're growing up in, I caught many of the mainstream ideas of what a man is supposed to be, responsible and reliable and, earning a living and taking care of people, being a provider and a protector. And those are part of the process. But I had been taught that a man fights, and a man does fight when it's time, and they fight for what is right. But an honest man doesn't always know the right time to fight. Well, this honest man doesn't always know the right time to fight. I am honest, but I do not always know, when do I fight? When do I surrender? When do I accept? I'm growing and learning into this, but we'll bring it back to the topic, old versus new, and tied that into the quote from Socrates. It's real easy in this world of engagement and battle and conflict and competition. That's the world we live in. I hope people don't don't disagree with that. There is a lot of competition and conflict and aggression in this world we're sharing. Fighting against what is old, fighting against the past, fighting against our opinions, fighting against our judgment. I suppose it's entertaining. I don't know how productive it is to spend a lifetime engaged in wars and conflicts. I really don't. I used to think that might be what a man should do, is spend his life engaged in combat and battles, racking up as many victories as he can so that the time he's done, he's battle worn and scarred. I used to believe that was the right way for a man. And then I started learning different things. And the different things I started learning about include a lot of the wisdom that's been passed down to us from the Bible, through the Bible. That's not the only source I learn from, though. Please, brothers and sisters, Christians, that's a source of knowledge, and it's a very good source. But we're all on our own paths. I'm going to bring this into fighting the old versus focusing on the new. Some of the most obvious and most common practices I see myself. I used to fight against my weight. I mean, I'm I'm only 5'8", so I'm not a real big guy. But I used to walk around over 200 pounds, man, like around 220, and that was about normal for me. That's 70 pounds more than I am right now. That's a lot of weight. Um, I used to focus on fighting my fat. I know a lot of people do. This diet industry that of the holy cows, man. You got the diet industry, the disease industry, the fitness industry, all of this stuff. What helped me was when I figured, okay, why am I fighting my fat? What is the reason? What is it I want? Duh, I want health. So rather than fight what we don't want, embrace what we do. When we allow love to lead us, when we allow love to lead us, that's where the victories come through. Another one, I used to fight depression a lot. I didn't know how. I wasn't very good at that fight, but I used to fight depression quite a bit. I think the way I overcame my depression in many cases was with anger. While it may be effective, I don't really recommend it. Anger doesn't solve much. But when I realized, hey, I'm not looking to get rid of the depression, I am looking for joy. Well, where is joy found? What's connected to joy? Well, once again, what is not joyful? Well, not joyful is resentful. It's afraid. It's all those other things. So gratitude is how I figured out that's how you get rid of depression. You find things to be grateful for. And if you can't find things to be grateful for, guess what? You're lying. Simple as that. It's a big world. There's been a lot of time. We've learned a lot of things. If we can't find things to be grateful for, we're not looking. We're not trying. Um, hey, I'm still trying to figure this out. I've seen a lot of people popping through here. Thank you, Sofa Queen. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fly. I'm having a great day. I actually have plans for after this stream. I'm going to go out and get treat myself to a beautiful dinner, I think. Praise be. Hey, dumbass, I do enjoy you, especially how you pop in, man. Simple Jack, God bless you. Blessings and greetings. Wider, I trust nobody. I can respect that. That can be taken out of context in a different way as well, though. So I don't want to offer caution, though, if I don't know what you're talking about. I went through a lot of my life where I trusted nobody. I didn't even trust myself. I said I did, but then I found out in hindsight I'd been lying to myself, so I wasn't trustworthy. I couldn't trust myself because I wasn't honest. When I When I convinced myself as a kid that I couldn't change this world, that the world is just the way it's going to be, nobody can change it. The systems, the corruption, the wealth inequality, the oppression, the paying for wars, profitable debts. I saw all of that crap as a kid. It made no sense to me. I was like, what the hell is wrong with these adults? This is crazy what this world is. And then when I was about 15, I allowed the world to get to me. I allowed the world to convince me that they were right and I was wrong, that the world was just how it was and I couldn't do anything about it. Little did I know that's not the truth. Because whether we recognize it or not, guess what? You're changing the world. You are. Every one of us are. To what extent? Who knows? Right? We won't know more until after, I assume, but we're all changing this world. We all have so much more influence than we believe. And it may not be a major influence in like massive numbers of people, but I know my life. I know I have influenced others. Hopefully most would say in good ways, but I know there's others who would say, no, that Jack, he did not influence my life in any way good. I hope there's not many of those, but I also know the reverse. I know that there have been people who have totally influenced me, where I have seen them shining from a distance, right? And I'm just like in awe at, wow, that is a leader. That is a man. That is someone to look up to. And a woman too. I mean, I've admired and learned from a lot of people. Many of them don't even know me. We all influence each other, and we are all changing this world. Something I realized again with that, just our mere existence, by the fact of you are being, by the fact that we are, and we can say, I am. This is 2023, and I am. There's evidence of our existence through the through the halls of time. There's evidence of our consumption, evidence of our waste, evidence of our existence. We make an impression on Earth when we come in. There's there's evidence of our experience and our existence that remains as part of the eternal record. We all have the opportunity to come in and create an artistic impression. We have the opportunity to leave beauty behind in this world, not just in the world, but in our experience as we go through life, transitioning from one job or one relationship, one location. As we transition around this world, we can leave love. Uncle Fatty, the ultimate, the best. It's what drives us, what binds us. Love for self must be recognized in order to be truly open to accepting true love from another. We fight our own will to succeed. That's well spoken, man. I saw this earlier. 10 out of 10 in grandiosity. Oh, yeah, it was me on there. It was, wasn't it? Hey, I'm hoping to, oh, what's wrong? If we can speak into reality, create that which we want, well, damn it, this is what I want. For my own words, I put a focus on the future you desire can allow the new ideas and opportunities to emerge. When we battle the past, that focus on the battle, it can prevent the new opportunities from becoming known. And I know how this sounds. Whoops, what am I doing here? I know how this sounds, but if we get to choose what we're doing, if we get to choose and have a say in what the future brings forth for us, I want to try. I want to try and end wars. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. Should, I'm going to drop the link again. Should people want to join, feel free to click the link. One of the things I do want to talk about, and one of the things I intend to do better with on these panels, especially as the host or whatever for this stream, I do hope to do a better job of bringing the topic and conversation forward to the new, rather than a focus on the problems. We can use the problems as a springboard to bounce us into the future, right? Recognizing that which we do not like about what has been. We can stand on that knowledge, right? Recognizing that these facts bring these undesirable outcomes, and we want to remove those undesirable outcomes in our future. So when we stand strongly on the wisdom from experience, because that's what it is, when you learn what you do and do not want, that is from experience and that is wisdom. So if we take a little bit of gratitude with our wisdom and we figure out, okay, these are the problems we do not want, this is the world we want. Brothers and sisters, in the future world here on earth that I want to see, I've imagined this, and I can't come up, I don't like that word can't, I know it's possible. And then if I say I've chosen, it sounds like ignorance and arrogance. The world I desire, the world I long for within my heart, I don't think is way off from a lot of other people. The world I want is for not just me, but everyone, as many as possible, all people to be free of worries and fears. And I know that may not be entirely possible, but a step towards that is a world without lies and secrets. And if collectively we put our foots down and put our feet down, stood strongly together, and we said no more, no more sending militaries and mass destruction, no more of this battling armies and murder of innocents. We can say no more. And that's a topic I've discussed before. The forgotten word of the slaves is no. And there's more to that story, though, as well, because it's not just the forgotten word of no. We do have many people who are rebelling. And I think there is an energy of rebellion that's normal within people. We're not meant to be tamed. We're not meant to be controlled. We are meant to tame and control ourselves. We are. Why did I go down that road? Sorry. Hey, yes, for the ceremonies. Turkey Day, man. I hope everyone does have plans to be a little more grateful. Tomorrow, I've been asked what's my plans for tomorrow. I'm gonna indulge in some gratitude. The only body I trust is my own, to send signals like a CPU in car that kicks on the check engine light. When happy or sad, proud or disappointment, when triggered, who has the code reader? See, I love this awareness you're sharing, this Yeah, it is. It's increasing our cognition skills, our ability to be self-aware, to be um, more intuitive with the body of who we are. That, my friend, learning to trust your own body. Actually, no, this is a thought I don't think I'm prepared to go into. Learning to understand your own body, learning to trust your own understandings, those are important. Those are very important because if you can't trust yourself, if you can't trust yourself, you're going to spend a lot of time alone. And if you can't trust yourself alone, it'll be a lot of misery. If you're not alone when you can't trust yourself, you'll end up with people who may not appreciate you. But you know what? These are imagined scenarios. I don't need to go off onto all that. What I do hope for, though, brothers and sisters, is a world that's the same, but it's different. I unblock most. Today, I decided to be a little more liberal with the number that I left blocked. The only ones I have blocked right now, though, are they're mostly imposters, impersonators. Like there's the what's his name, the pool boy one, and then there's some mockery of Flo. There's some mockery of me. Jack's son is definitely still banned from my chat. Some of these some of these characters. What? I don't know who I'm speaking to. I know there's some people in the chat. I know there's some people watching, but I don't know what to do today. I'm feeling at peace already. And actually, in looking, I kind of got distracted from some of the YouTube stuff. I went off and lived my life a little bit today. Nothing exciting. But I wasn't paying attention to the other streams. And I do know there are some of the other, I have other peers, people I admire, work with, appreciate. They're streaming right now. So um, if anyone does want to join, I'd like to share in some conversations. Today I'm just not feeling that long monologue. I didn't do a lot of preparation, admittedly, with the other stuff going on today. But I do know this topic. How to focus your mind from the old, from the battle, from the hardship and the negativity, and how to bring it into the new. Because when we look to the future with faith, what do you have faith in, though? How can you have faith if you do not have faith in yourself? I'm glad this is coming up because this is another topic I was going to go into, is the connection between insecurity and pride and arrogance. It seems like they're opposites, but they're very sneaky. I'm trying to figure out how to bring this out so it makes sense. But in my own life, from my experience when I was in the disease of addiction and depression and anger and all of these things, there was an obvious insecurity within me that I did not accept because I'm a man. Why would a man admit that he's weak? Why would a man admit that he's insecure? Why would a man admit that he's afraid? Unless he wants to be a pussy. right? I mean, that's what I saw. But if we do not admit the truth, if we do not accept the truth, we literally drive ourselves insane. Really. Okay. And this is kind of script. It's not just recorded in the Bible. I mean, a lot of these things are in the Bible, but it just makes sense. It follows logic and reasoning. We have free will. We have the ability to choose within us. It's a gift from our creator. The creator, the source of all that is real, reveals that which is real through all ways. Within ourselves, through our mind's eye, through the light of awareness and cognition. Everything that is revealed for us may be revealed through us and in us. All that is revealed as true, right? What the world is, that which is real, the good, the bad, the ugly. When it's real, it's true. And if we do not appreciate what is real and true, if we don't find a way within ourselves to love the truth, guess what's going to happen? You're going to imagine lies. You're going to imagine false things and fall in love with the false things. I've done this. Don't do it. Because falling in love with things that are not real, it breaks your heart when you learn you're wrong. I won't say I used to love my fears, but I had an intimate relationship with my fears. Lifelong partner in many ways. And when I realized my fears were not real, a lot of them were made up. I mean, maybe the fear was real, but the timing and the excuse, I'd be sitting in a beautiful home, comfortable, safe community, and be afraid about a future I could not control. I'd be afraid about being alone. Admittedly, that was one of my greatest fears. I did not admit it, but I had a fear within me of being alone, and it came from uh, it came from my thoughts, obviously, but I believe the memories and the things happened from when I was young. We all, children, in this world we are experiencing together. It's very likely that you and everyone has probably had some form of childhood trauma they've experienced. Um, when we don't have those close bonds as children, we don't we don't really learn healthy connections. I don't know if this is the right description for what I experienced, but I know that's what happened with me. I didn't feel connected or bonded with others. It's just the way it was, and that brought a lot of insecurities. Growing up in this world, if you don't have a good mentor, if you don't have a good example, uh, a good friend, life can be pretty tough. It can be real tough to try and figure things out in this world because I'm repeating things I've said before, but hey, there's many new. You don't know these. You don't know I've been repeating this stuff. Sorry. um, Now I lost the thought I was going to repeat. I don't know. Neighbor has a three-legged turkey farm. What? That no way. All right, I'm gonna take that as I I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna turn to the chat. There's not a ton here today, but anything you would like to hear from me about? Is there anything I can offer or share? Because otherwise, I'm feeling quite well. Actually, let me come back to where I was regarding the insecurity and the arrogance. Those are important topics. It is truly, in my experience, and I've been hearing this from others, some of these, well, I listen to a lot of spiritual teachers, people who are sharing their experiences. Um, I've heard it said that it is shame and guilt. Those are the things that actually keep us from receiving the words of God, the words of love, the good that is. It is our guilt and shame. When we place guilt and shame within ourselves, whether it's justified or imagined, when we fill ourselves with guilt and shame, number one, it's tragic. It hurts. It's a miserable way to live, but it will also blind us. It'll blind us from seeing the good that is. And again, oops, wrong button. I was going to try and bring up scripture, but the pure see God, right? When we are pure of intention, when we are pure of heart, when we have an open mind that's not closed, saying, oh, I'm not worthy, they're not worthy, no one, blah, blah, all these closed minded ideas. We don't see it. We don't get it. We don't learn. This game of life that God has given us, it is really an amazing gift. So what if in your life it turned out that you were personally the greatest problem in your life? That's what was true for me. It really was. I was the biggest problem in my life. I think deep down I knew that. That's probably why I had such suicidal thoughts for so long. But there's a distinction that in hindsight I can easily see. And for anyone else who may be struggling with some, dark thoughts, they do come in. But recognize that the guilt and shame, the just angst and the heaviness that we feel within us, all of that, it's not you that needs to change or needs to go. It's those beliefs. Okay, it's the beliefs, the limiting beliefs, the toxic thoughts that are in the skull. This topic of suicide it's a tough one for me. I mean, personally, I don't think I've personally been affected by it, but I know many people have. And I know how many times and where I have come regarding that topic. Suicide is no joke. It hurts those around. And that knowledge, knowing that regardless of what I believed at the time, that others would be hurt by my selfish choices to do permanent self-harm. I know that that's actually what kept me from doing it, because I never wanted to hurt anybody. I still don't. Even now, I'm even more so about not wanting to hurt others. But in hindsight, I wish I'd have killed my ego sooner. That is the idea behind the Christian tradition, the baptism. It is to allow yourself to be cleansed, to be reborn, right? Allow the old to die away. Allow the first death within yourself. Don't make it a physical thing, make it a mental death or an emotional death, to allow the egoic fears, attachments, desires, allow those egoic unnecessary, allow the egoic extras to fade away into insignificance. Because when we can just come to peace, come to peace with the recognition, meaning today, all we can do, all we can choose, it is only available now. Now is when life happens. Now is when it all occurs. If not this now, at another now. But if we can allow ourselves to become complete, how about that? Between the old and new, right? Between the in-breath, out-breath, between everything, there's a space, there's a pause. It might be small, but allow that break between the old and the new to happen today within you. And this is what I've been talking about as well with the, if we allow the past to be done, every new moment becomes brand new. And it's always fun to receive new things, because new things have not yet been explored. So we haven't explored the new minutes of today, the new moments of tomorrow. We're just hopeful at this point. But Jeff hates pigs. The chat's been kind of quiet as well. So I agree. Pick it up. Come on, Jeff. Get some more entertainment in the chat for us, would you? I don't know where Paulie is. He doesn't communicate with me, so I have no idea what he's up to. He's welcome to join, but telephone. Stop hating. He just closed his podcast and still had 138. Huh. Hey, Tarek, if you're available, please click the link. I'll be polite. I'll try to be polite. But what does this mean? Love and peace, even to Jack. See, Tarek, you make it seem like that's a challenge. Maybe I spoke too soon. Thank you, brother. And Simple Jack, get your stuff done. Get her done. 45 minutes. I may be done. I may be done by then, but I'm not predicting. We'll see what happens. I'm wondering, feel free, anyone from the chat, because truthfully, um, the topic of old and new, and I have been coming, I have been presenting myself online pretty consistently for quite a while. I think it was last week I took Wednesday, Thursday off, and I was really considering it again today. However, I do kind of enjoy this. On occasions, this really does get to be pretty fun, and and the potentials of what is available. Oh my God. I know what is available. I know what is possible, but praise God, the results I've hoped for um, have not yet been revealed. But I still have hope and faith that it will. The point is, I want to thank you guys, all of you, for joining in. As far as today, I may actually just wrap this up unless there's an inquiry or a reason not to. Because what I have been noticing, learn from my experience, please. We all do these things. We all have these things in our lives, but I do pay close attention to what I'm doing. What is my time doing? What is my intention? What is my purpose? How can I improve? These are the things I'm constantly going over in my mind. And as with everything we do need to be realistic. What is the cost versus benefit analysis? What is the good and bad? What does the data show? Well, I've been open and honest about what I've hoped to do, and I've put in a lot of energy and a lot of time, not just behind the scenes, but here on the streams as well. And yet, things are still how they are. Everyone is welcome. Even, Snafu, I can even appreciate you for a short period, but probably not very long. I know that. Oh, to my earlier topic, old versus new, when we battle the old versus put our energy and focus into the new that we hope to achieve. How much of your time is spent on things you hate or you don't like? How much of time is spent um, how much of the time is spent on the negative, on the things that we don't, on the things that we fear? We can take control of that and we can flip that around. It feels better to spend time focusing on what we like, on what we love. Hey, Angeline, thank you. Which part? The old versus new? I'm not sure. Is this Moose?
Yeah, dude. How you doing, Jack?
I'm feeling good today. Thank you. How are you today?
Hey, I figured if you were inviting Tarek up, then then I would at least, at the very least, be invited too. So
Moose, yes, you are welcomed here. And you know what? I didn't mean to get you included with the stuff yesterday, but you showed up as part of that and with that. So I don't know. Thank you. How have you been? What's going on with you regarding old versus new? What's the new coming up for you?
the new, well, I'm not going to be associating with these pogo cupcakes that Snafu's, attacking. Uh, It's just getting too much, right, Jack? I mean, you're taking Wednesdays and Thursdays off now. It's like we've been doing this for too long. We've been entertaining all the people in the crowd, and what do we really have to show for it? A few frustrations here and there, a couple laughs, but I mean, really, like we're giving these people our energy, our time, our attention. I don't think they're grateful enough, to be honest.
I I don't. Well, part of the reason I do these is to try to remind people of the power of gratitude. But it's how I know how I have said it, and I know hearing you say it, I know how it sounds. It sounds selfish and egotistical. Of I'm doing this and I'm not getting anything. To some degree, though, it's kind of true. I've been on this same journey I have tried, you know what? Praise God.
Yeah, praise God, man. I'm just saying, you know, we've been doing this for a while. I'm not saying to give up. I'm just saying, man, there's other shit to be doing. Like
Yes.
there's a taco stand on the corner that you've never tried. Why not try it?
Amen. Actually, Moose, that's a simple thing I finally accepted in myself is that when I took ownership of my unhappiness, when I took ownership of, well, the fact that I'd been holding myself back, I started wondering, what have I been missing? And now I do this often too. Sometimes my frustration, admittedly, is as we're doing the streams, I wonder in my mind, what am I avoiding? What am I missing out on? What else could I be doing? And then when I start thinking about the fact I could be off just just sitting in bliss, right? Just bliss. Shit eating grin on my face. I could be overwhelmed with pleasure from well, massage, prayer, meditation very easily. Or I can stay on the stream and get get called names and all sorts of stuff. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they're even calling you Snowball Walnut now. I mean, like what the fuck? Like, how do we get that far from reality? Uh,
well, that one was because the snowball walnut thing was because I played along with the old how do you get your porn star name? Your first pet and the street you live.
oh, okay, okay, I get you. It makes sense now, but I mean, anybody else listening at home, if they don't have that context, they're like, "What the fuck is Snafu talking about?"
Yeah, well, I know Snafu through here, and I'm often wondering what in the hell is Snafu talking about? Because um, I don't know, man.
Praise God, man. Praise God. He brought us all together.
You know what? It is. And Pixel T, I appreciate this. Me too. I have gratitude for each and every one of you. Blessings to my Meta Barrio neighbors. um,
The best part of Talcottia is you don't have to pay for protection here.
pay for you mean like a mafia thing?
Yeah, it's like if when people come up to the panel, it's it depends on where you go, but in some panels, it's like if you're not paying for protection, you might be the one walking away with the broken legs.
Yeah, I could see others doing that. Not me. No. Hey, metaphysician, I do have gratitude for you as well. However, you are included in one of those that You allow me to strengthen my practice deliberately. I get to search and find gratitude rather than just having it offered. Oh man, I'm just playing. I don't have any opinions. Metaphysician actually seems kind of funny. There's some interesting characters on here.
Yeah, but even in like grade school, that's what this feels like. It feels like we're all in the same kind of class or whatever, and we just keep going from class to class, and there's different teacher in every room, but there's some people that act according in some rooms, and then that like Tarek. If you see Tarek, he'll go over to Paul's channel. He'll be respectful, yes sir, no sir, get in line. Then you see him go over to some other panels, and it's like, dude, the guy says he's never drank, he doesn't drink or whatever, doesn't do drugs, but I mean, it's like 180-degree turn from what he was somewhere else. So you can't really be sure of yourself. And it's just like, it feels like we're in school. It feels like all these people go to school with us every single day, Jack. And most of them I don't like. I mean, I'm honest about it. I've always been honest about it. I love them, but I don't like them.
That struck me when you said it like that. I guess I hadn't admitted it that way. There's a lot here. It's not the people, it's their patterns. It's what they're showing. There's a lot of patterns that people show that I do not appreciate. That is for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like getting a spit wad to the back of your head, or sitting down on one of those like not a clothespin, but you know what I mean, push pin.
Kind of
Shit
what
like
Mr.
that.
Snowball did to me yesterday. Do you even know what you did to me yesterday, Mr. Snowball?
I put you out the back.
But what did I say? I said, I love you, man. Bink in the back. So
I
are we
know.
supposed to hate in Talcadia or love?
No.
I literally said, I love you, man. Dink in the back. So I got a question. I reviewed the footage. It absolutely was, I love you, man. Dink. So I need to know, should I come in and say, fuck you, you fucking snowball motherfucker walnut? Or do I come in and say, I love you, man? Or just, what do I do?
You were on the right path with the I love you, and I do appreciate that.
And you backstaged me like a Nazi cop. But you did say you were getting angry cop. You were getting triggered. You just took it out on old snafu. I saw. I'm here for you, man. You can stab me and I'll come back up. Just revive me. It's okay.
Hey, brother, it's the timing. It's not you.
You already know. We've talked, Mr. Snowball.
Yeah, you do already know.
The optics are high.
It's not you. It's your timing and the patterns, dude. But here, the relevant conclusion, though, is that we are all here, and I appreciate that you are here with Moose. I mean, it's holy crap! I'm actually appreciating that Snafu and Moose are here.
Respect and acknowledge producer Moose.
Must be a cold day in hell, huh, Mr. Talcott?
I'm wondering. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I'm not well.
What do you do then if that's the case?
Well, Snafu, that's interesting because this is what do you do if that is the case? Here's where I'm at, honestly, is in my life. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about what I think is aligned and possible for me to pursue. I don't know. But and with my faith, my interpretations of what the Bible may be meaning for the future and stuff like that, I'm pretty confident, but I don't know. And
well, that's fair.
Jack,
that's
I'm going to say it with full. Hold on,
that's
Snafu.
Really fair. My
Jack,
question to you is what?
Hold
what
on,
is,
Snafu.
Snafu, let him talk. Go ahead, please.
I'm telling you right now, Jack. with 100% confidence in my heart and in my mind that if you're going to Snafu for life advice, we are in a really bad place right now.
We're rocking it, dude. He's not, dude. He wasn't giving me I wasn't giving. I asked him. He told me.
No, I was just
Okay,
making
let
it
me say
clear.
something.
I
Moose,
wasn't
you
even
fucking up
saying
producing.
Jack was
Can I
doing it.
say
I was just
something?
saying
Moose,
if
you're
that's
fucking
the
up your
day we're
producing
at.
shit. Can I say something, Mr. Talcott?
Please, Snafu.
All right,
Go
thank
ahead,
you, sir.
Snafu. Go ahead. Take us away.
Okay, hold on. Let me say that. I wasn't giving him advice at all. He was telling me he was on his spiritual journey through the Bible, from what I got. Okay, because we've talked about that in the past and things and blah blah blah. And he told me he's on his path of what to do for himself. I never told him what he should do. In fact, I was going to ask him because of his answer to me. Okay, I get the spiritual path thing, and he admitted he's learning the Bible and learning what it means to him, and that's fair. That's why I said fair, fair, fair. Usually I give him shit. What I was questioning him just now, unlike your narrative you just tried pulling out, is, well, you said you're on your path to what you want to do. And I was going to ask Jack, do you want to get into that? What is it you really want to do? Is it this panel, the YouTube? Is it more like, what is Jack interested? Even if it's going to get that taco at the fucking taco stand, or going out more, or even doing your OnlyFans page that's been inactive, get Snowball Walnut rolling. I wanted to ask Mr. Talcott what he wanted to do, Moose. I wasn't giving him life coach. In fact, Jack was telling me his
Whoa.
next story.
Respect and acknowledge. Snafu snaps. I was just making a bad joke. It was a bad joke,
Okay.
Snafu. I respect and acknowledge you.
It's okay. I respect and acknowledge you. You know that. My question, Mr. Talcott, is the spiritual Bible thing. That's really cool. You admitted that you're learning and going through it. I'm not going to give you shit because that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear you're admitting. Now you said you're on your path. What is your path? Is it the taco stand? Is it fucking more YouTube, like the same, or growing? Like, what is Jack Talcott thinking about? Just curious if you want to share with us.
No, I actually appreciate the question, but unfortunately, that's kind of the point I was at. I've shared all my goals. I'm hoping to reunite my family, pick up the pieces of the past. I'm hoping to achieve justice for the wrongful termination and all this other shit. But where I'm at is I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it doesn't change my options. It doesn't change my situation. It doesn't change. So whether I'm right or wrong, I still live the same. I just do the best I can every day.
That's one of the most genuinest answers I've ever heard you display, dude. Thanks for being real.
Yeah, amen. Amen. That was some real shit.
Like, really, Jack. Like, I give you a lot of shit, but we've talked off the phone. Me and you people don't know that as much, but me and Jack, I know you say a lot of fuckers. Me and Jack have had many good conversations, haven't we, Mr. Sir? Snowball Walnuts is on it. He's good. But Jack, that was
you're trying to get some brownie points today, Snafu.
That was
what
cool.
does 2024 look like for Mr. Talcott in the Live Without
I think
Fear
only
brand?
He will be able to create his future. Like, it's up to Jack, and that's what he's realized. And that's for him to just say what he said. Jack is like really taking accountability and being like, "What the fuck's up? Like, I'm gonna do me because that's what I've been doing." But this is
I agree, but I'm talking about the 2024 season. Are we gonna brand some shirts? Are we gonna have some Live Without Fear shirts?
Jack is already gold platinum. Fucking, there's a few motherfucking gold platinum series. I mean, Tarek's chin one. We got to reinforce the springs because the chin just keeps bobbling down. There's no bobble in it. But the Jack Talcott, we have multiple of them. We have the gold and platinum series, and we'll get them to sign some. And I mean, Mr. Talcott, I have access to him. We'll get some marketing bullshit going, but you expect some bobblehead Talcotts. They're going to be a hit too.
At this point, I have a lot of hopes, and some of the hopes do include, 2024, it could be, hey, if
Jack, remember that guy that put a plant to run for Congress? The that motherfucker that did that Fahrenheit 9/11 movie, or whatever the hell his name is. You know that shaman motherfuckers from the whole capital?
Yeah.
Okay, he's out here in Arizona. Supposedly he's freaking everyone out because he's running for Congress now.
Is he?
Yeah, and they're like, can a felon run for Congress? They're freaking out. Of course you can. But no, it's funny because, again, if these motherfuckers could put plants for Congress, if these motherfuckers could do what they're doing, Talcottia, especially hearing what you just told us right now, who knows what 2024 is like for Talcottia? Except the bobbleheads will be a big hit. We do know that. That's foreseen in our marketing future.
Well, there is already stuff possibly happening.
So you have a Buddy Talcott coming, bobblehead?
We have a few of them, sir. Like I said, my friend has a 3D printer, and we're gonna fucking do likeness of for legal purposes because Mr. Chinslavia said he'll sue me, but then he said he wouldn't. Then he said he would. I don't know, but the fact is this 3D printer. We're working on 3 of them, and we'll even have producer Moose ones and everything. But the fact is Tarek's head's the most one we have most springs in it. But I'll tell you what, Talcott is the gold and platinum ones. That's why I got to talk to Mr. Talcott off camera. This motherfucker's bobblehead shit. Talcott's baubles. You already know, producer Moose. You're a producer. You know how this works. Talcott 2024, dude. This is just a start.
Goodness.
We could have the Talcott Tuesday bobble. Sorry, Jack.
I've asked him about the Talcott house and signing NDAs back in the day, getting Wizard in there, put cameras up, and like Talcott's open to things, but then again, he has to work, and for him to say what he said tonight, it really puts a tear in my eye because he's being genuine, real, and that's all I gotta say to you, dude. Well, you gave the answer to us just now. Like, I give you a lot of shit, dude, but we talk off camera, on camera, and like for you to say, hey, I'm learning my spiritual path in the Bible, and also I know that I'm doing me, so I got to continue to do me, but I got to figure out what path I'm going to do and do it. Let's see it, man. I'm stoked to see it, and I know bobbleheads, and I'll help you, and producer Moose help you, and all those. As long as you're pushing forward, you got the support, man. And yes, Talcott House sounds like a scary movie. We have to get NDA signed because fuck that one with Airsoft Fatty. I interviewed Robert from Airsoft Fatty. A lot of you guys watched that fucking one.
I don't know that.
The Talcott House will have people like Moose and Wizard. We could do it for like 3 days. I think 3 days worth of fucking people.
Well,
see, Jack, they want you to go on the road, dude.
I'd love to be on the road, actually.
So you just do it. We book it and do it. It doesn't matter if you're in a gymnasium with 1 motherfucker or 100 motherfuckers.
Hey, I just got a great idea. We should do a We Funder. If Jack's going to go on the road, maybe we can like drum up some like support to pay for his road trip. And he could do the Live Without Fear cross-country tour.
I would love to do that. And actually, this is
Flo. You look like a dumbass, Mr. Talcott. Mr. Flo looks like a dumbass. I put a very great video out. Make sure you check Snappy Snap Say It. But it got taken down. But Mr. Flo's been showing his optics with the people he's affiliating with. Fuck you, Flo.
I've had a lot of dreams. I've dreamed of success for myself in many, many, many different ways. And some of the things you're talking about, the bobbleheads, that was never something I thought about. But yeah, I can roll with some merch, some T-shirts, hats.
Dude, this 3D printer is pretty good. It's pretty fun. We've done clocks. We've done stickers. Done all kinds of shit. It has a laser cutter too.
I know,
so
but respectfully, you got to let him finish his sentence. Like he was still like halfway through what he was trying to say there.
I know. I'm just excited because he already knows what time it is. We've talked on the phone. Talcott, you guys don't even get it. I've been working on him for years to do the Talcott house and some other shit. Remember when you first were like, fuck the Talcott house, and then you're like, okay, maybe, and then you're like, fuck that, and you and Wizard were like, never, motherfuckers. NDAs will be signed.
Snafu, you. I don't even know what to say. Because
don't say anything, just breathe it all in. Talcott, bro.
No,
this is your opportunity to tie him up in a contract that you know that he won't understand even if he does read it.
No, the NDAs would just basically say if Wizard or him fucking fight and kill each other, it's no one else's of the production's fault or anyone.
That would be a liability release.
Or if people like you were in there and overdosed, or you guys were like chaining little girls to walls, you were not responsible.
Did you know?
Dude, what the hell? Why did you take this whole conversation to a sick place? We were talking about fucking Buddy Talcott fucking bobbleheads.
Fuck.
All right, Snafu. Hey, I saw part of your video earlier today, and you mentioned that how fake the tweets are, right? Donald Trump tweets are fake.
Yeah, so monographs Donald Trump.
I mean, you know that they're intentionally fake, and in the description box of his videos, he puts disclaimers that they are fake.
Bro, the guy's a fucking freak.
No, listen to me.
The guy's a freak. I'm not even going to talk to you. Why did you come up here to bring this up? Jack, because this wasn't me. This wasn't me, sir.
Okay.
Don't backstage me. You should backstage this motherfucker.
We can move on.
Nobody needs to backstage.
Thank you.
Well, I actually understand what Flo was saying to you.
I love you too, man. See, Jack, it's love. It's hug a buddy, fuck a buddy still.
The minute that we leave Jack's loving presence, though, I'm going to fuck you up.
Fucking, it's over, dude.
I'm going to stomp the teeth out of your fucking face and make right out of the
just popped over.
But right now, I love you, dude.
But right now, we're in love a buddy, hug a buddy, Jack Talcott.
Extra frosting for my cupcake, please.
I know you got frosting all over your cupcake. Let's move on.
Hey, yeah, can you make some massage wands?
It's a 3D printer. It can make anything, dude. Anything.
I haven't actually seen those things. They seem pretty cool.
Yeah, so Snafu Snaps, I'm gonna need you to make 3 fleshlights and ship it over.
No, it is really cool, man. The material's actually not that much, the plastics or the rubbers or whatever, and it's like you just literally just dump it in there and program the software, and put the picture of the whatever it is, of what it is, and bloop, comes out.
Interesting.
Except like with the bobbleheads, we got to buy the springs, for the bobble portion, then the head portion. And again, Tarek's chin makes that motherfucker just sink. So we had to put like different springs in it so it's actually bobble.
I think actually, I was considering this earlier. How did this thought come up? I think it had to do with Talcott clip collection. That's what prompted this thought. I can have a lot of fun with people, and I don't even mind being the butt of a joke. I've been the joke I can roll with some fun, but I would have a lot more fun being made fun of and working with merchandise if I was actually getting some shit done.
Well, if you're involved, right?
Revenue is getting shit done.
I think if you're involved, even if it wasn't merchandise, like you said, if you went on tour and did what you said, or like Moose had ideas for you in the past too. I know we've talked to you personally and on camera,
Yeah,
I think if you get involved, you'd be happy.
I know. I've got ideas for myself too.
Right. And that's what I said. You said it yourself. And that's why I was curious, like, what your ideas were. I know we've had ideas. I was curious what yours were.
I'm still hoping to be honest, my dreams of making it big and all that. Well, okay, here. Where should my focus be? Because I find myself within, which way do I lean? I've got these wild, delusional fantasies about being a part of changing the world in major ways.
They may not be delusional, but grandiose is a word.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got you. The thumbnail, by the way, I don't know if you saw my comment. I just want to say the thumbnail is amazingly grandiose. I love it.
I did. Yes. Thank you.
No.
The other side of that, though, my real hope is to reunite with my son, my old friends. I fucking miss these people. It blows my mind. So I don't know what to do for either of them.
We don't either.
Well, this is something I've been encouraged to do that as well for a while.
You can put a bounty out, Mr. Talcott.
Don't do that. Bounties are not great ways to rekindle relationships. Actually, I don't think I'd take any relationship advice from Snafu.
It's not relation advice. That's marketing, how he's going to get the job done advice. I don't like that's on him how he handles it if he were to reconnect. But if he wanted to reconnect, he could use that bounty and said, "Hey, Talcott."
I don't agree with Flo very often, but I'm just going to have to say right now, Snafu, you're not qualified for this one.
I'm just telling Talcott how to get it done.
So what would this bounty look like? How is this? Let's play.
I don't know. It's kind of like lost my dog type shit. You help me connect with my dog. I'll give you a little hookup and maybe some free bobbleheads. Maybe a Talcadia package. I don't know. He could put a word out in Talcadia, motherfucker. Missing poster shit. Get me with my fucking son and I'll hook your ass up, Talcadia style. I don't know. He can reach out to the people.
If you're not already a gang stalker, you need to. I've found your calling. Like, you really ought to look into this career.
I see who you sit next to on your panels and the type of person that you sit next to on the panels, and your ignorance is saying, I don't care what research is involved. So, Flo, you're really irrelevant to me. You've shown me what you support and all that. It's kind of disgusting, really. Kind of disgusting, bro. I've shown the true optics. You can play around on it,
I assume that you're mistaken, but now I believe that you're intentionally lying.
I'm kind of disappointed in you.
That's fine. I'm disappointed in you, Snafu, because you're intentionally lying.
No, I'm just disappointed in your ass.
Did you hear what I came up here and told you?
Which part?
Originally, what I first came up here and said about the tweets, the fake tweets. Because it's key, it's critical, right? But only if we care about the truth, not if we just have an agenda we want to push forward.
Snafu, you understand what he's talking about?
Yeah, I do. But do you guys understand what I've been talking about? The optics I showed you. Again, this is deep. We weren't talking about it. I quit talking about it. You said let's move on. Flo brought it back here. Usually I'm backstage, you know. You're very
you know
lenient.
What? And I'm going to give you your props. Like you are
into the dungeon.
You are on pretty good behavior tonight.
How come you don't violate him and snowball walnut him for a minute? Up in there, I felt violated up in there.
Oh, you haven't begun to feel violated yet, Snafu.
Anyways, let's get back to Talcott.
Hey, there's a Nicholas Robnet in the back. The device isn't connected though. So
wait, what'd you say, Nicholas? What?
Oh, wait. This might. Yeah, your device is not connected. If you're who I think you are, Nicholas, please try again. Okay. I don't know if that might be someone I invited.
Who'd you?
Just it's a local guy I met around town.
Did you just kick Snafu out just in case?
No,
just in case. Had to keep the room clean.
Oh yeah, I forgot I invited a new person. Get the fuck out of here. Hide Snafu. We gotta clean the house. Put that shit in the closet.
Hey, first impressions are everything, Flo. You know that.
You're right.
No, I don't. I got a call last night from a guy I'd met, I think, 4 years ago. One of the many people who was living on the streets that I've been befriended. He hit me up out of the blue last night. We talked for a while. I sent him a link.
What are you doing hanging out at homeless camps?
Trying to find friends.
Have you tried bringing a sack down there?
A sack?
Like a dime bag.
I thought he was talking about a sack lunch.
No. No. Hey, the question earlier was, what does 2024 show? Guys, the idea, we joked about it. It has been joked about on the streams and offline. But I'm telling you, if I could connect with the right people, there is a documentary, there is a great story in my life waiting to be told. It's waiting to be shown on the big screen.
Well,
I haven't accomplished it yet.
Isn't a book the obvious thing to do then? If you've got a story, then write the motherfucker down.
It's gonna be, he's an island boy and he's trying to make it.
You should name it Dream of My Father.
Dreams of
My Father. That was Obama's autobiography. Just copy the title.
Totally whitewash it.
Yeah.
Just take it over, Talcott.
You'll get some accidental orders that way, guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get some Amazon wins.
Just by the name.
You're going to have sales in there, but also people are going to not read it because they're like, fuck, this guy isn't Obama. And people don't really read books anyways, but...
Flo, the first 100 people that buy his book get a free 30-minute to an hour-long date with Mr. Talcott. They can go to lunch with him. They can have a coffee with him.
How much time is that? That's 50 hours. You wanted to spend 2 full days dealing with people over 100 books? Absolutely not. That's no.
I'm sorry, Flo, but Jack Talcott's been trying to take people to lunch for over a year now. And
that is true. Now, when you buy a book, do you necessarily want to have an obligation to the author that you don't know? Maybe you don't even like his book.
No, it's not an obligation. It's like a coupon. It's like, one free ride.
Like that shit you'd get your mom when you were a kid and broke and didn't have any money. It's like 1 free hug. I'll take out the trash one day.
You get 1 free back rub.
Happy birthday. I'll do the dishes 1 time. Am I the only one? Yeah. I don't know.
Flo, thank you for being the voice of reason there. Welcome, Simple Jack. Good to see you, brother.
Hugs. How you guys doing?
Thank you for noticing that that's my normal role around here.
Look, Simple Jack is probably the most normal on the panel. So I'm just going to say, Jack, wouldn't you take the free 30 to an hour long with Jack? I mean, that's a nice offer. You buy the book, you get a free, one-on-one with the author.
There's some trolls going to take advantage of that, bro. Some trolls will take advantage of that, but you'll sell a book or two, definitely. So,
well, if they're trolls, then you can just abandon them.
We'll play hide and seek for 30 minutes.
Look, you don't owe these people nothing. Or you can say here.
Take lessons from Mr. Simple Jack.
You can say here on this meeting, I've come prepared with a video for us to watch, and then you just throw on a movie and cam down and go do whatever the fuck you want. They can watch a movie for half an hour.
So are you hitting the town this week, Jack? Are you painting the town red? Walking around, doing something?
I'm actually planning on going out tonight. See what's.
That's what I figured, man. Getting it out, getting it done. Put in the work.
What's a good dinner for Jack?
I think he needs to put ground effects and a system in his car and drive really slowly around town, bumping something. I don't know. I don't know what's cool.
Dude, you see the Vegas pictures? That motherfuckers was riding in style, Talcott style.
Yeah, let's do it without any
vests. Bring that up
though.
and show these motherfuckers and remind them how Talcott fucking goes out and gets down.
I'm just going to suggest we leave vests out of it. Vests are not. I don't know. Maybe they're awesome. I don't know. I just never worn one.
Style, rolling deep.
I like the vest.
Alan Grant in Jurassic Park wears vests, so maybe I'm missing something because that's a great movie.
Yeah, I did like Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Alan Grant's the G.
He is the G.
We can't wait to see you invest in your stream, bro.
I was very surprised that I usually don't like sequels, and they brought his ass back. I was unexpected.
And
the
also,
Poker's the best.
Now, if you can pull off the no underwear with jeans look, and so that if you reach up for something, girls can get a glimpse of the upper dick, sort of like lower abs V, right? That's a deal closer.
That's Snowball Walnut shit, though. That's for his OnlyFans page.
We don't know what he's. Well, you don't know what he's like when he goes out at night. He may be.
Well, dude, that's a good question, Jack. You're styling and profiling. Ric Flair ain't shit. Like Jack Talcott got, like, you're wooing out there. I mean, dude, we seen the pictures. I know what's up. I talked to you. My question is are these OnlyFans when you get in Snowball Walnut mode? Are you?
Now, why did you want him to sign a non-disclosure agreement when were you just mistaken? That's a weird thing a non-disclosure agreement instead of a liability waiver.
Okay, it would be liability waiver. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I just was. Yep. It would have to be liability. Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying we'd have to get some kind of thing to protect us from the fucking house. If shit popped off.
Like a power of attorney, I think.
Yes, and everyone would be in agreement because they'd be there at the house for the 3-4 days. So everyone would agree.
I'm friends with my lawyer. I could have him write up a power of attorney real quick for you, Snafu.
We got a few of them working.
You do? The whole crew's got them working?
Me and him, I remember when Wizard and him. You remember you and Wizard? I would never let him here, and you back in the day.
Oh, Wizard definitely has to sign a power of attorney. He has to sign 18 of them, one for each.
Realize, like, if we put them two are in a house together, we really have to protect the
all I gotta say is you guys talking about signing papers like makes me think you guys are gonna Weinstein Jack or something.
No, right. He's gonna be there 100%.
No. We're just
he has to be. It's Talcott, dude.
I'm just trying to get power of attorney over all the participants.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do.
He's not even worried about Jack. Yeah. He's not even worried about it. Yeah.
But I ain't fucking worried. These bobbleheads are gonna take all you motherfuckers. We like fuck that shit.
The optics are enforceable.
Why does Jack's bobblehead look like
Can you imagine that shit? A platinum one? Talcott's getting paid, I'm getting paid. But the fact is you got a platinum Talcott bobblehead. That's dope.
I got to find a way to do that for you, Jack. I'm going to go contact Pops and see if I can get a bobblehead for you, dude. It'd be easy. It's going to show up on your doorstep one day. Hear me out, dude. And you got to open it up, all right? You got to open box when it shows up. 2024.
You need to understand there's certain iterations, Jack. There's the Buddy Talcott, like the Christed being Talcott, and then there's Talcott Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Could there be one with
a thumbs up?
Can we make a full Jesus
cot, Nazi cot, and of course all the other cots? These are good ones too. We got all of them, Jack, and you'll be interested to see the market line of which ones they want to get. The same with Tarek. We got the big chin Tarek. We got the Muslim Tarek. We got them all. Producer Moose, you already know where you're at, man. You took the gates of Talcottiana and Chinslavia down. Moose will be fucking on his little speed bubble in his head.
Collect them now. Pre-orders, guys.
Jack looks like he's dissociating away from this conversation.
We'll talk later. We'll talk numbers and bobbleheads and all that shit later, Mr. Talcott.
Yeah, I want to know what's a good dinner for Jack? Like what's a good meal? Like to me, it's prime rib. I can't go wrong with a prime rib.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I love
medium rare.
Yes.
Okay, as long as you said medium rare, I can't. Can you believe these people say I want prime rib? Fucking
well done. I mean, that's for people who have to gum their meat
with some ketchup.
Ketchup. Yeah, Jack. What does Jack enjoy for dinner?
Well, tonight there's a
Don't
vegan place.
God damn it!
There's a vegan place that does Wednesday specials, and they're doing it looks like
what are they playing bingo at the same time?
I want to hear what the dinner special is like.
Kind of like
you guys are chomping at the bit just to interrupt him. It's annoying.
I waited, dude. I waited until he finished this. I added to it, dude.
What's crazy is he goes out all the time. He showed us it before many times. You guys acting like this is new.
I've
That's
never
what's
heard
funny,
what Jack's
Jack.
menu
You guys
before.
acting
I've
like
actually never
you
seen Jack's
knew.
menu.
These motherfuckers don't know. Talcott hits the town. That's why I already knew what's up tonight. It's like, Talcott, you going out tonight? I could already tell. You know what's crazy though, Talcott? I wanted to ask you, would you be open to doing a social experiment?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, no. What if we all created a Talcott, like on a dating app, a Talcott profile together? You right here live with everyone. And we got you a date that would agree to let us socialize, interact, videotape it. And you guys do whatever you fucking do. And if it doesn't work out, you go to the next motherfucker we find on it. And we all agree who is you with you, of course.
So, Snafu, I like your idea, but the only thing you're going to attract is my 500-pound me.
I think that'd be a great social
My
experiment.
question is, why, Snafu, aren't you doing this yourself since you're also single?
I'm producing, motherfucker. That's why. Talcott said he wants ideas. I'm just throwing them. He could say no. It's just an idea. I don't see you guys giving him ideas. He says, help me. Bring shit to my table.
You know what? I remember this idea or a similar variant of this idea coming up before when you challenged people 1,000 times and then said we all back down to get numbers when I agreed to it. Snafu, I think that this is the challenge for you or the opportunity for you to show that you can talk to a woman.
I brought the green bean casserole.
That's the best shit. I don't know why we don't eat that stuff more often and throughout the year. Like,
this mashed potatoes are better.
If you need me to fucking like socialize on a date with a woman, if Talcott does it, I'll do it. That's no problem at all. I just think it's a social experiment of different women with Talcottia, like a section, just not every night, just once a week or something.
You can't bring your hug a buddy, fuck a buddy guru with you everywhere you go.
You don't even have to meet the same sex. You can meet some dude if you want. Just going out Talcottia style, hanging out, doing your thing, social interaction.
I'm bringing this up.
I honestly thought Flo was onto something. Like just seeing Snafu out in the wild talking to a woman. I mean, it's almost unheard of.
He's gonna get pepper sprayed. Wear sunglasses.
No, Talcott will be okay.
No, I'm talking about
These
you.
motherfuckers don't know how you roll, Talcott. You might have to pull those pictures up.
No, we're talking about you, Snafu. We're actually calling you out.
You guys are simps compared to me. I already know what time
we know.
It is.
Yes,
except Simple Jack. Simple Jack got you guys probably. This motherfucker's looking at you guys like fucking clowns. I can see it. He ain't gonna admit it. But the fact is Talcott's on you guys. Simple Jack's on you guys. I'm on you guys' shit. You two could cupcake together right now. Although I respect you and acknowledge producing this flow state.
Looking out.
If you were any less simpish, it would be domestic.
But anyway, let's bring this back to Talcott. Move forward. I'll shut up.
We're gonna run out of cupcakes, bro.
He doesn't want any cupcakes tonight. Like he's being polite
on the side, bro.
Can we all throw up in our mouth for a brief second about Tarek's comment down here? Yes, just for a second. God damn.
Wait, this one?
Yes, that one. Damn it, put it down.
Well, yeah, I mean,
no, dude, I'm going to get sued over bobbleheads. It's already been established by Paul Enslaved. Tarek, if you want to meet me in court, like I tell the granny panties, I love you, bro, and I like how you've been chin-checking motherfuckers, but sue me because the bobbleheads is me going forward, making something out of something, motherfuckers. The optics are high. 3D printers are cool.
Anti-marshmallows. Pro-crunchy onions.
But I was real. If I talk to Tarek, and especially Talcott, because I have a feeling Tarek and Talcott's bobbleheads will be platinum ones, I'm going to hook them up. That's on record right now. That way anyone can't say they could disclose when I talk numbers with them after we see the first set go after a month or so, but I am going to definitely hook them motherfuckers up. Even Paul, if his goes hot, but and whoever's, if we get hot ones for a month or two, but yes.
Did you ever pass English? Did you ever pass English class? Because your sentence structure is like an entire page long sentence.
Didn't work for me fully. You didn't listen to what I said.
Before the bobblehead thing gets started, though, I'll send over a power of attorney so that you can sign it, just so everybody's on the up and up.
Flo.
You want the royalties?
Venus Cupcake is a lawyer.
All I'm saying is take a breath in between thoughts and maybe keep them kind of similar. Like we can't go for.
All right, I'm
Jeez, man.
unactivating Tommy mode. 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck was that?
You know, this is why therapists need therapists, Jack, because you deal with people like this.
This is what lithium is for. Go eat a battery.
No, apparently this is what fentanyl's for, bro.
You just don't want to wake up after dealing with snafu.
He brings some energy, that's for damn sure. Holy cows, though.
You gotta figure out how to. You got it. You're actually doing well. You're doing pretty good, Snafu. You're doing great. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
doing
sorry.
great.
I was just trying to get in there where
This
I fit
is really
in,
good,
know.
Snafu. Like
This, amen.
that's what I mean. Like this is.
Yeah,
you're doing great, brother. I'm glad you're here.
And Moose, I appreciate
You
you
know,
too.
I'm trying to prove a point. Jack's title said old to new. I could be coming in here hot. Flow State, you pedo pogo motherfucking supporting piece of shit cupcake motherfucker. What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna have to put him in the backstage now,
You're going
Jack.
off
See this?
script.
Old to new, and I'm
You're
being
going off
new.
script,
I'm
bro.
calm. I'm in love, man.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
Jack
Are you
Talcott
doing a
said
non-bit
I
bit?
love you.
Is that what this
Backstaged
is?
me last time. It really violated me. I was hurt, Jack. Almost heart attack style, where I'd almost blame you, like the Venus cupcakes, but I'm not gonna do that.
Bro,
I
you
won't
give
do
yourself heart.
I will tell you I'm hurt.
I have
said
no
love you,
doubt
and then you
that
said,
your
"Fuck you," and
physical
blocked me.
ailments are driven by your emotional ailments.
But we're
to a
just
degree.
it's like the exercise.
I know we're
from
doing
new
an
old to
exercise.
new.
We're playing a
You
bit.
see
We're
what
just
I'm doing here, right? Simple and
Jack's
and
got a question
Talcott.
from the chat. What is his favorite pie?
pussy.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So respectfully, I'm gonna have to say that all of our favorite pie up here is that. So let's go for second favorite pie, please.
Probably pecan.
Really? That's
Really?
an American pie, bro.
Just
I'm
about
not
to
sure.
get lit, I see here.
That's really sweet. That's a really sweet pie, dude.
It's too sweet.
Hello,
to
Mystic.
me.
Hey, would you add whipped cream or Cool Whip to a pecan pie? Is it
Yeah, just to
necessary?
cut down the sugar.
Hey, motherfuckers. You guys about to get lit. I don't know what's about to happen. I might
Yeah.
get lit too, but
Yeah, I'm on you.
the optics are high, as I always say.
The optics
Just so you know.
are high. Yeah, the
Hugs.
Wait,
optics are
I
high.
did
The hugs
nothing
are
wrong
motherfucking
today. I just
donuts.
want to be clear for the
Hugs.
record. I've been on my best behavior.
You're good, Moose.
I can't
Yeah.
hear you, Moose. You've been quiet the whole show.
Welcome. This is Mr.
So we got the pedo optics up here. All a hug a buddy, fuck a buddy, huh? Yeah,
Kinda
it's
we
all
do.
theater. Yeah, it's all
Flow
theater,
State's up
yo.
here.
Is
Why
he
don't you
talking
just
to
tell
me or
them,
to you?
Snaps, you have nothing of substance. If you're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
that's
go
true.
rattling
See,
your
I told
fucking
you, I'm
mouth,
gonna
why
get
don't
burned
you
too,
talk
so I'm
substance?
listening. I'm
you
listening.
don't talk any substance. I want to hear details. Criminal charity fraud. Stop running your fucking mouth everywhere and talk the fucking details.
My
Hey,
LCJ
simple Jack, I got a
Jack,
question. When do we
IRS.
take this from Trader Joe's to Walmart?
Yeah. You know what's funny is the
Why
criminal
don't you
better
get off the
trading
fucking
fraud is
panel
well
and fake
Black
fucking
Friday.
truthers? You guys are all a fucking psyop paid by Oracle. Let's just fucking face the facts. Hug
How
a
does
buddy,
she
fuck a
know?
buddy, paychecks.
Bro, who told her we were Oracle?
Well, it's my
Where'd she go?
T-shirt. It says
No
it right
one,
here.
dude. She's crazy. She got infiltrated. She's getting mind fucked right now. She used to be over Target calling these motherfuckers.
This
that
is
we're
how
going
we
after,
feel about you,
the ones that you're
Snafu.
hug a buddy and fuck a buddy. I'm telling you the truth,
Snafu.
dude. They
Okay.
fucking infiltrated her with people,
Okay.
and now she's lost her fucking
All right.
mind.
Okay. That's okay. Thank you for allowing. Thank you. For
That's why you don't go on blind dates, Jack. Stuff like that happens.
But you know, you could have walked away and shit would have taught us a lesson.
Okay. Hey, Jack's
Jack
speaking, guys. I'm
Talcott.
sorry to
Because
do
we've
that.
all been on that
Talcott is
crazy blind
speaking,
date,
dude.
right?
Talcott is
Snafu.
speaking.
Snap. Yes, thank you. I was trying to get my thoughts together there because what just happened? I mean,
Pogo Optics, privately
Well,
owned, government operated. Flows,
Snafu.
flows be
I
chilling with
know
them.
that's your narrative, but please,
It's true. Ask DD what happened to his stream. Ask him.
Snafu.
Yeah, I only met her once, and we didn't get along.
Okay.
You can see what kind of person she is.
Well, I thought.
I mean, I can tell why.
I thought you guys were working together or associated, Snafu. So
No, I just told you she was over target on some of these bad people. Very bad,
Right.
very good at techniques and very good at the digital experience warfare. She was infiltrated. Multiple people tried to warn her, and now she's fucking at this. And again, all you guys are all now agents with Oracle, which is not true. We know this. She's literally lost it, but she's still over target. And it's really hard, dude. It's like these people who realize some of the nefarious things, stuff they've seen, stuff they've experienced. She's one of the whistleblowers that had the dead rats with the eyeballs pulled out in front of her house.
Oh God!
You know,
guys, did you guys get the same batch of bath salts or something?
And exposing real optics, the shit does get real. And she has lost her fucking mind. But there's real fucking. I'm not going to discredit her for what she has done and exposing the
Earth
past.
to Snafu.
She is a crazy bitch right now. But obviously, you heard her yell at me.
Hey, Snafu.
Jesus, dude, come on.
Snafu. I think I'm not alone here that maybe we would like to have a conversation, but with you just fucking running and your mouth going and going and going, you're saying what you want to say. You
asked me a question and I responded.
No, Snafu, you're saying what you want to say. We're trying to find answers. I'm trying to find answers. I'd love to know what
I can't answer your questions. There you go.
You can't.
Simple Jack taught me something. Simple. Keep it simple. Can't answer your questions.
Okay.
Simple Jack. Simple. Simple.
Can you, Snafu, this is an opportunity to practice. Please practice.
What question do you want me to answer? I don't want to get yelled at. I love you, man.
You just interrupted me demonstrating the behavior that I'm trying to get you to see.
This is deflection. He's lying. Doesn't even matter what the question is. He's lying.
Well,
Flo, now you're discrediting him asking a question. Let the man ask his question.
Oh, you're going to answer it. Go ahead.
What I'd like you to try and do, Snafu, is please try and practice a little bit of self-control, self-restraint, okay? Because it's really easy when we learn of things, when we have these strong feelings, for those things to just take over. But you know,
yeah, he's a grown-ass man. How old are you, Snafu? He's not going to learn now.
Flo, why are you interrupting Jack and trying to start shit between us and hanging out with the people that I fucking particularly going against and starting shit for them? It's interesting questions, right, Jack? Just kiss.
Holy cows. Snafu, brother. All of these accusations.
What Flo's trying to do here.
What's Flo trying to do?
What is Flo trying to do? What do you think?
Well, you were trying to answer your question, and every time you start talking, just like you pointed me out, Flo tries saying, "Oh, well, Snafu is this, is that Jack?" And "Oh, you're gonna answer Jack's question." Like, he's trying to get me and you.
All right, I'm gonna take over here. I'm gonna take over for just a second. The sun sets on Talcott, and we're all soaking up that sunshine. That's why we're here.
Yes, we are. Holy Talcott.
Holy. Thank you, Moose. And Snafu, you are presenting more moderately today than you have in the past, and I appreciate that. Thank you. We still have a lot of room for improvement, though.
It'd be really good for a child or a mildly retarded adult.
It's leaps and bounds compared to other days, so every time is an opportunity.
We got a lot of catching up to do. At this rate of progress, if we can repeat today's progress for the next month or two, we could be caught up to the rest of us in like a year.
Flo's hanging out with pedograph and mentions child and adult in the same sentence. But go
watch
ahead,
out, dude. 2023 went by fast. A little too fast.
It did. Holy cows, man. Time is speeding up, I think.
No, Snafu's not part of the cast, Salty Siren. Simple Jack, neither Jack was part of the cast.
You have a cast, Jack?
Okay. So Complicated Jack is Krang, and Simple Jack gets Rocksteady.
Really?
What in the world? What is
Really?
this? Is
Really?
just like
I
completely
thought I was
insanity.
Casey
No,
Jones, bro.
this is between me and Salty Siren, guys. Just accept it and play along.
I thought it was Salty. I thought it was
Moose
Casey
is
Jones.
Casey Jones.
Moose is Casey. All right, I'll be Rocksteady.
I need a Rocksteady. I've already got a Bebop. Just
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, brother.
Yeah, and I was talking about you to somebody else.
How the fuck is Moose Casey Jones if he's a reporter? Shouldn't he be like? Shouldn't he producer? Shouldn't he be like April O'Neil?
Shouldn't he be out,
I
like,
got
LARPing?
you. Yeah, you should be out LARPing. Casey Joe, I got that. I can be Casey. The hockey stick.
Go LARP
Smack
being
a
a
bit.
whistleblower somewhere. Go
I gotta
spaz
get
out
used to
on
Moose being
someone's
Casey
email.
Jones. Holy shit.
Did we get Mandela affected or something? Because I felt like we were having a great day, and then all of a sudden, like, something came through and kind of shook shit up.
Jack, help me out.
It was
I'm walking into a vegan restaurant. I'm about to sit down. It's Jack Talcott. What am I having, bro? I still haven't got that answer yet. You're almost there. We're at the table, dude. Sit down, please. Sit down. We'll look at the menu.
You know what? Thank you. I'm going to. KFC used to do these little bowls, mashed potatoes, and corn gravy.
They still do.
Yep.
There's the place I go to. That's their special today. They've got a fake chicken mashed potato bowl.
God damn, Jack! Don't eat chemical chicken.
I won't eat much of it.
Just eat the birds. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why would people choose chemicals instead of like chicken?
Yeah, it seemed like bird. Yeah, that's a good one, dude.
Dude, chickens all are injected with pharmaceutical antibiotics, dude.
So are babies.
Hey, Jack.
Dude, everything we eat and drink, dude, of course. But I'm just saying, it's no different. Like,
yeah, it is different because at least the chicken isn't made out of chemicals like the fake chicken.
Dude, they're trying to do antibiotic chickens because people have been getting sick because of the because these chickens have diseases and shit, and they're getting processed through for eating because of the antibiotics. So
off with his head. Get him, Jack. Go.
Diseases
Hey,
and shit.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I think this is Goblin. Welcome, and Chinslavia. Welcome.
Hugs. Oh, hugs.
Jack, I just came up to tell you guys happy holidays, and I hope everything goes well for y'all. I'll be with you.
Respect.
Happy holidays, Goblin
Happy
King.
holidays.
Thank you, brother. The
Praise
same
be.
for you as well.
Fuck the pagan holidays, but do you?
I know it's a pagan holiday. What's going on,
Respect
you
and
Goblin?
acknowledge Lord Balchinian has entered.
This is one of those days where you can go like, "Hey, Jack Talcott, how would you rename or redefine Thanksgiving?" We totally could do that, guys. We can redefine Thanksgiving for ourselves.
I like it how it is. Thank you very much. Go start your own new holiday. Don't try to take mine.
You know, Easter, what that's good for, right, Flow State? Just
I want
saying
to sell it to you, Flow State. For
What?
the ritualistic
98
bullshit
cents.
behind them.
Here,
What?
I actually, folks, especially you, Snafu, please just bear for a moment. Welcome, Tarek.
Hey, Jack.
I've tried reaching you. I've texted you. I tried calling that number that I've received texts from you before, but you said a few days ago that you invited people who had disagreements with you to reach out and communicate with you.
I didn't get that memo.
I told
The lie
you
detector determined that was a lie.
I was very interested in that, and yet my efforts were unsuccessful. Can you help me?
Yes, I can
Find
help
a
you.
way to communicate with you, because we've got a number of disagreements, brother.
No problem.
Hey, Jack, can you breathe a little, just sir? Just breathe just a little. I'm gonna quiet. I want to hear this convo. But
Snafu, let me talk to him. First, let's make sure you got the right number. 248-291-4070, because I promised you have not got no call or no text. Just to make sure you got it right.
Did you pay the bill?
Dude, I don't have to worry about money. We'll keep it at that.
I got a 248-275.
See? That's the old number. I put it in the chat. That's why sometimes we all have to just calm down and relax.
All right.
And yeah,
I hope everybody listening to this is loading up dick pics to bomb him with right this instant.
Well, tell you what.
Rain penises on this man.
Tark, can you? Hey, tell you what. I know you've got my number. Paulie's got my number. It's on the stream. Tell you what.
Yeah,
I want to talk to you, Tarek, and I think we might actually be able to communicate better when there's not an audience and interruptions. I think we can communicate, and I do want to talk to you because some of the things that have come out of your mouth are not fucking appropriate, dude.
No problem.
Okay, so how do we communicate? What would be the best way? You want to give me the number again? You want to drop it in the back?
Let me give it to you again. 248.
Okay.
291.
Jack's not playing around, man.
4070.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no problem. That's
and
why
you just gave your number live on air. Terry, don't do that.
Again, Moose, I'm way ahead of you. This is not my number. This is a commune number. See, you have to think ahead. Not my number, a commune number where I can be reached at because I got pigs everywhere. Nobody can reach me in my right, and nobody can reach me in my number. If you understand what I'm saying.
What is a commune number?
Yeah, it's like a community number. That's what works for the pigs, the police, the ones that are
like
all
a burner, like a burner.
Nah, come on, full state. I mean,
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm saying you're pretty smart.
No, he's talking about a phone that everybody in the house uses, so it could be
there
anybody talking to Jack.
Thank you, Moose. Thank you.
So I can talk to your mom again, huh?
No, it's not that. This way, you don't understand why I have a commune number, because I am. I don't have. I'm not I don't reside anywhere, so nobody can get a hold of me.
So you're homeless.
No, boots on the ground.
So you're a cop.
Why are you guys real with him? He just was honest with Talcott. Talcott was real with him. They said they're gonna handle business. Why are you guys trying to fucking start shit with Tarek? And
Oh, it's fine.
Snafu actually being logical. Holy shit, Jack! Miracles happen, brother.
Because he's sus. He's hella sus.
Clip it. Clip that.
It's clip.
I think there's many people on these streams and in the world. People are misunderstood, and many people misunderstand themselves. Primarily, kind of the topic I was discussing earlier, when we have these insecurities and we present it as an arrogance, as a false strength, a false confidence. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. You actually present as pretty authentically confident, but I'm also suggesting that you appear to be authentically confused as well about a number of things, specifically regarding me. But we'll talk about that stuff at another time.
You're talking to me, Jack?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, you're entitled for your opinion, Jack. I'm not like that. I'm very respectful.
Well, that's not necessarily accurate, but
no problem. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Hey, so thank you. Did you guys have? I don't want to just take over. Feel free.
So, Jack, that makes me think about something you said about inner conflict and stuff. So, in ending wars, it seems like to really help out, people need to start working on their inner war as one of the first steps of ending wars. I think that's where I got out of that. That's pretty cool, Jack. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. And I want to jump in here and say that we can end a war tonight. We're still figuring out what Mr. Talcott would order from the vegan restaurant.
No, he said it. He would get like a famous bowl substitute.
A bowl. That's
Moose wasn't listening.
Yeah. No, I didn't actually know that was his pick. I thought he said that was just a special of tonight. I didn't know that was what he was picking.
Well, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's for
And
tonight.
the way these motherfuckers don't know, Talcott rolls in style. He showed you guys. You guys ignore the optics. You seen him cruising in the car, fucking hitting Vegas. I've talked to him multiple times where he's out on the clock doing his thing.
Boring
That motherfucker
noise.
rolls around.
So Jack, when you get this dinner, are you gonna order 2, 1 to go, so you can have one for later?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
No.
They sound good.
Jack, may I ask a question real quick?
Please.
Yes, because I heard Snafu saying lawsuit, whatever, bubblehead. And what I was trying to say to Snafu and everybody else is, I don't want nothing. I don't want the money. Whatever we can bring from that, if that's if that's gonna ever happen, for me, my perspective, it will all go to Paul Chinslavia from me.
Tarek, did you not hear me tell him to take me to court for bobbleheads?
Who said that? I didn't say that.
Say, motherfucker.
No, I didn't say that.
I was a man, and I said I'd hook whoever up who makes good numbers. So if Talcott has I really think you and Talcott are gonna go for war to war on these bobbleheads. And we're gonna have multiple ones. It's not just the Chinian or not the fucking Talcottian. The fact is, Paul, I'd hook up if his head went good, blah, blah, but this is my business, my idea, my 3D printer, my shit, and that's the optics, bro. Take me to court.
Too bad you talked about it for too long, and now I've already done it.
Do it.
I know.
I don't
the
care.
thing is
told you guys.
You got to
anything
understand
if I
that
expected you to
on
do it.
Paul's,
I know
it's
I have
going to
the
need a couple
resources.
extra dollars worth of plastic, all right, Snafu? So you need to factor that into the cost, all right?
Yes, that's true. But no, either
I'm
way,
the one who
dude,
made a Snafu Snaps mousetrap.
we got even a fridge gate. Do you
And
know,
I mean,
Talcott, when we called him out on
respectfully,
fridge
you
gate,
can put mine
that
on
motherfucker
sale
was
because
the
there's
first
not
one
much
to
to
open
me.
his fridge. Do you know how diamond the fridge gate Talcott bobblehead will be diamond series? That motherfucker opened his fridge and said, "Fuck all you agents, fuck all you motherfuckers." We did. You don't remember Talcott? You went straight to your fridge and opened it. Fridge gate.
Whoa! Did you say Asians?
Yeah, he said he went up there. We said fridge gate because we wanted to see what was in his fridge. And he fucking went in there like a fucking rock star, opened his fucking fridge and said, "What up now, motherfuckers?" We can't even get Paul to stand up. We can't even get fucking Flow State to quit hanging out with fucking these weirdos. But Talcott did. Dude, the fridge gate bobblehead will be platinum, bro.
Snafu, you are at least entertaining. Golly.
Very, very entertaining, yeah.
And Flow State, next time you throw up, can you hit the garbage can? I got stuff all over my keyboard, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I lost.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
I lost everything. I just couldn't take it anymore. I cringed so hard I vomited everywhere, all over Simple Jack.
And Snaps, again, I know it was your idea, but when you talked to Paul the other day about it, all I'm saying to you is whatever you and him decide to do, my thing is I don't want nothing from it. I'm just here to help if I can, and Paul can make that choice.
I'm going to be a man of my word. I offer the people who go up. If he wants to take me to court for more, if he doesn't feel he likes the number.
I didn't think you guys were going to court.
Number one, fridge gate platinum.
All right, I've got a new theory. I'm working out a new theory. I think Tarek's playing a role, and that is to support.
Tarek's been chin checking all you guys. You're just bad.
Hey,
Let me ask you this. Have you not witnessed the attacks that are up on you?
Snafu.
The attacks are up on Tarek.
He's not going to let me finish my theory.
Please finish, Flo.
I think that my new theory is that Tarek's an agent, and he's doing two things at once. He's keeping Paul, confident. He's supporting Paul's ego so that he doesn't stop doing his thing. He's also saying things that will intentionally antagonize the rest of us because they're so fucking insane. And it keeps the whole shit show going. Where did you go, Tarek?
I'm right here.
You had to compose your face first?
Oh my God. I'm never have to compose I'm always composed. I'm very trained. Believe me, I promise you.
You're not.
So how do we go from what Jack's having for dinner to back to the conspiracy theories? It's upsetting my daughter, man.
Well, this probably isn't the place for her.
You can't even hear it. She's just
If I can hear her,
mad.
she can
She's
hear
getting
me.
pissed.
Holy
She's like,
shit,
Tarek,
Moose.
Yeah.
take your disagreements and your imaginations elsewhere, folks.
And
Like, this
take
is
your
Jack's. This is
It's like
Jack's
that
house. It's
lady
hump
in
day.
church that won't shut up.
I don't have any disagreements.
Hey,
But
Tarek, you've been fucking in the foxhole, sir. You've been doing well.
But Flow State, I would say something yesterday when you were talking about Paul's $3,500 being fake and all that. You didn't catch it. I put it in the chat for you, like a little comment. You didn't catch it because I know you.
I don't catch all the comments, and I haven't seen the thing still either. I forgot about it until just now. But no, I don't believe that somebody tipped him $3,500.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
do you see
perspective.
chat? Venus Cupcake called you an assassin, Tarek?
Assassin?
She says you're assassin now.
Tell
These
her,
are women that put panties on their head screaming, "Fuck you, Snafu." These are
No,
the
it's
people
okay.
Flo hangs
She
out
can call
with.
me an assassin. It's fine. She's entitled for her opinion. No big deal. There's
I know.
there's no defamation here like she's
Hey,
claiming since she's a
Talcott.
lawyer.
Talcott, if you were in meetings like
Is she a
this,
lawyer? I don't think she's a lawyer, is she?
how would you
She said she
handle
was a
the
lawyer,
fat fucking optics
That's what she
of the
said.
crazy world? Because you just handled it with Mr. Tarek pretty well. Give me your fucking shit. We'll talk. Communication's big.
But again,
I can communicate with fucktards sometimes. If you notice tonight, my optics, old to new.
Snafu, I want to communicate
Communication's a
with
big
you
thing.
too.
but Snap,
Don't you think, Talcott? Communication's a big thing.
But Snap, don't you think when Jack came a little bit at me, a little bit emotional, thinking that I didn't want to answer his phone, I was so calm to let him know that that was not the case.
When he calls
No,
you, be real with him. When he
Snafu,
calls you be real with him because Jack will be real with you, but don't fucking back down either, you motherfuckers. You tell each other how you feel.
I know what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is I didn't get in my emotions. I let him speak. I spoke, tried it for one, Snafu, and then I told him that was the wrong number. And again, Moose said, why would you have that number? I already know in my mind what he's going to say, and I told him why it's a commune number. You have to be ahead of the game sometimes, even though I say I'm the dumbest guy on the panel, which I am for sure.
So,
well, you know what?
Tarek?
Every people, dude, I have 100 numbers. I have 2 numbers. I have 1 number. Like, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Fact is, if they communicate, they communicate.
Thank you, Snafu. Go ahead, Simple Jack.
Well, I was just asking. He does have a talent to do that. It seems like he has a talent to do that. Keep calm during conversations with people, and keep his ideas going. So, how did you learn how to do that, or is that just something you naturally do?
Question.
I can't answer that question for you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
My other theory is still that when he says that, he's just trying to be mysterious because really he's a fucking moron.
Yeah, again, you may be right, Slow State, but again,
I know I may be right. Of course, I may be right.
I gave you a compliment yesterday on the chat. I said you're very smart and calculated, but you missed something last night.
Maybe after seeing your discernment versus Tarek's discernment, Tarek's on fire. You're getting pissed on by him, bro.
Yeah, very relaxed.
Tarek's fucking legit. You're showing optics
Here's the
of fucking.
thing. You're both liars.
optics,
You're both
bro.
liars, especially you,
No,
Snafu.
I see the checks of
Especially you.
Tarek and all that
We're
shit.
all liars, aren't we?
He's standing up against pogo fucks.
We're all liars in a distant sort of way, right? In a way,
Distant,
sure,
far,
but
far,
not
man.
but not
This
like
isn't Star
Snafu.
Wars.
Snafu lives in the lie. Snafu's a liar, and he hates women.
Are you Sith, Snafu?
I
You step
hate
over to the
women
light
now.
side.
Yes,
my
you've
God.
hated women for a while.
Where did you get I hate women?
Well,
That's
from more and more
interesting.
women, honestly.
I
The
hate
more I
everyone
interact with you, the more
equally.
women come out of the
I have
woodwork.
made it known I hate everyone equally.
I don't think you do. If you do,
I hate
then you're
everyone
just,
equally, you dumbass.
if you do, then you're a coward because you go after women harder than men. That's just
Equal
fact.
rights, right?
Snafu.
So what? We're just no equal
So
rights for women?
Do you hate women, or
I tell the women
are
how
you
it is,
scared of
like I tell the
men?
men how it is, bro. You're
Do you
me
hate
seeing it.
Flow State. We did witness something rare today. A woman came after a snafu.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Okay, maybe defended, whatever word you want to use, defended. I don't know what happened, but it was actually a woman showed up today.
There's a lot of them out there that want to go after him. He just terrorizes them a lot more than he does dudes he disagrees with.
Can I ask who's that woman? I'm just wondering.
No, you can't. You can go fuck yourself.
Weaponized bitch.
Oh, who attacked him earlier? Yes. Mad Mystic came up on stage and went at him.
But I'm saying, does anybody know who that woman is? That's all I'm asking.
Right, probably not. Remember, Flow State says he ignores any evidence or anything he gets. He's made public his statements on that.
Snafu, what is the first thing I told you? Hold on, let me ask Snafu this. Snafu, what did I tell you when I came on panel?
Asking legit questions. And remember, he's going to come after Simple Jack's family and this and that.
Filibuster.
Take a break, breather.
Snafu, what was the thing I told you when I first came on panel about the tweets, Donald Trump's tweets? What did I tell you about that?
I'm not talking about that. Why are you changing the story?
I can bring it to the conversation.
We're talking about
I just wanted to show that he was lying.
And here, what I wanted to show Snafu is this is an opportunity, regardless of what you're thinking, this is an opportunity for you to practice a conversation. What has been happening so far, while it is an improvement, it's not good enough, Snafu.
No, my answer's not good enough, I feel.
No, if we practice,
I feel my answer's not good enough for you guys.
It's not the answer, brother. It is the patterns, okay?
Because my answer is always the same? The same pattern, the same answer?
Your patterns are the same. You do not listen, you do not accept, you do not consider, and you do not respond. You just
what do I need to
hear
accept?
a couple of words, and then you jump in with your disagreement and your narrative.
What do I need to accept? Everything else I could get. What do I need to accept?
Well,
every fact that was just displayed before you, I believe they were all facts. Facts.
I was going to say that he's gay.
To apply what I'm offering to you, what I'm suggesting is when we're having panel, please try to be mindful to listen to what is being said, accept what they are saying as though it may have some truth because it's coming from them with honesty, and then after considering what you have listened to and accepted, then provide your response. And if you think it's bullshit, say it's bullshit, but have a reason, not just the reaction, please.
Praise God. Praise God. And Tarek isn't even that bad of a person.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you want to play the person we're even talking about, which is not even on this panel, right? Might add, but he's a Peter Pogo, whatever I say all the time. Do you want to play his video where he has the little girl chained to the wall, the whole one?
No.
Probably not, right?
None of us want to play it. None of us want to hear it. None of us want to see it.
No, we want to talk about what Flow State's going to say about him, what I'm going to say about him.
No.
Because he's so creepy. And the weird shit's out there, and you saw how he went after Simple Jack.
Right.
When I say you want to play his creepy video, none of you motherfuckers want to play it because you know Flow State.
Snap, every video is creepy. There's tons and tons and tons of movies that are creepy. Have you seen Hostel?
That's all I'm saying. I'll yield.
Have you seen Hostel?
Hold on. Flow State. Come on. We know some things are creepy, right?
Come on.
Hold on. Yeah, relax for a second. I know, and I'm with you. It's creepy, right? It does not mean the guy is pushing P, whatever, right? But you have to look at his videos that he makes, and also you have to understand he's got a record in a lot of states, and he's been, he's a lot of people from different agencies are on him. So
here's what I know. I don't know any of that shit. What I know is that I've got two internet wackos.
Remember what you found a blog. You didn't care to know.
You guys have hit on a blog.
But I want to prove it. You know,
to respect all you guys' opinions, I don't think this is a topic for Jack's channel.
Yeah, you got to Jack. It may not approve it, of course.
Well, no, respect your research and your opinion, but I don't think it's a topic for this channel.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that right. My bad.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Can we move on?
from
actually
Snafu.
interested. Jack,
Yeah,
move on.
please, let's
And
move on.
actually, you know what? Shame on me. Snafu, with all due respect, thank you for your participation. Thank you for what you have brought today. But I've lost faith that you are going to change today, that you're going to allow conversations in the way that I hope. I mean, this comment is beautiful. Conversation is managing expectations. Listen, man.
Why is he back?
I don't know.
Uncle Fatty was on Ian China's
How
fucking
about
shit.
this?
I noticed.
Snafu, I'm sorry to be wishy-washy. I'm bringing you back up, but there is one question before you jump into anyone else. Are you willing to participate in conversations like I am asking?
Can I respond?
Yes.
Who's the one who is trying to talk to you about your goals and what you did, and even brought up the food and going
That was
out?
yeah.
Simple Jack brought it up, and we got into convo. And then Flo comes in here and wants to bring up me and the mom, and of course he knows
I
we're
think he's
going
answering
at
your
it.
question.
Right.
My question to you is: I have brought conversation up. I did say let's keep moving
Snafu.
on. I should rewind this footage
Snafu.
and watch
Gotta
my reaction.
restrain, Snafu. Just restrain for a second. That's all he's
Yes.
saying to you.
Yes. Thank you, Tarek. And Snafu, this is not your place to give me a fucking lecture about why you think you're right and why you think I'm wrong. You are being specifically asked, are you willing to cooperate in conversations and discussions the way that I have been asking? I have been patient, and my patience is done.
He just said
You're
no.
either cooperating or you're gone. What do you want to do, Snafu?
The Emperor of Talcott just said, "Bend the knee, or get beheaded."
Who's that? Oh,
I
I'm
want
talking about
to
Jack.
get mounted first. Remember, we covered that shit, Talcadia.
No,
Paul's
nope.
gonna
You
do
have
it
to
for his
bend
own
the
places.
knee
The lambs are
and just
very full of
act
rape
accordingly.
metaversally, right? These Me Too victims are saying we're causing heart attack. Talcott, I yield. Don't hurt me. Don't behead me.
Talcott, the
Don't be in
DVD has
pit.
started. You
Make me
just got to
clean the
press
shit off the
stop on
wall.
the DVD, otherwise
Whatever I
Can
it's
you
need to
not
just
do,
say
gonna
yes,
stop.
bro? Snafu's gonna
got
be part of the
you.
Me Too crew by the time I'm done with him. I ain't gay, but I'll fuck you to prove a point.
You're triggered like a hoe, dude. Sorry.
But Snap, you know, Snafu, I'm sorry to
You're
interrupt.
triggered like a hoe, though, but I yield.
Snafu, I'm sorry to interrupt. You know, I agree with you on all the, everything else pretty much, right? But in the same time, we had the same problem today on pause. You can't restrain. Just restrain a little bit. That's all, man. Just let people talk.
I know. I'm just
That's
pissed
it.
at the ignorance
Okay.
of these fucktard cupcakes.
Tart, how'd you master
get
the
it.
gift of restraint? Will you help him out?
Yeah, there you go.
No,
I
come
don't
Come
know.
on, dude. Come on. I tried
Tarek,
another way.
I
I tried. I tried, Jack. I tried. I'm trying to break this guy.
makes
It'll get him
me
one day to answer a question of
learn and
mine. One
meditate.
day.
I don't think anybody can help him out. He's got to do it on his own.
Tarek has only one answer to stop Snafu from all this, and it's pretty much just put him to sleep.
No, I'm just saying he's got
That motherfucker's chinful, dude. He probably could put me to sleep.
No, I would never do that, dude. I don't hurt anybody. I would never fight anybody. If you attack me, then then I have to defend myself. That's the only way. I'm not like that. I'm
He's
a
gonna use
very
your
lovable
chin.
man.
He's
Chin,
gonna
yeah,
use
the
the
chin shit. I give up.
Yeah.
What part of stopping him from saying something that he's going to regret later is not love? I mean, that's all love right there. That's all with the best intention, like stopping him from getting himself sued. I mean, that's all love.
Who's getting
How
sued?
am I going to get sued? And if they do sue me, discovery's a beautiful thing. I stand by what I say. I stand by the truth, and I stand by the Snafu crew. Again, when I first started, I was at 10K subs. Been doing this shit for 5-6 years. Worked out without a
Stop laughing, Jack.
I don't think I believe that.
There are
Snafu, you're not going to get sued.
keys on this internet. I yield.
Oh, he's gonna get sued.
Snafu, you're not going to ever get sued on the internet. This is a play, a performance. You can't get sued for defamation like Venus is saying. So her and her lawyer can go fucking suck a dick or do whatever they got to do because they're all just bluffing. You can't sue somebody for defamation when you're acting and playing and this is what
Oh,
it
dude,
is.
we got death threats
Weird
from all
dudes
these
from
fuckers
Detroit
that
that
say
you
they're
meet
gonna
on
sue
internet
me.
panels are definitely the place to get good legal advice.
No, you know what's funny is I got
I'm not
death
from
threats from
Detroit.
all these motherfuckers that say they're gonna sue me, and so much drama and just dumb shit. And I've been to prison for medical marijuana. Normal got me out. I've done my time. I know how the system
For
works. I know
medical
these
marijuana.
motherfuckers, like
Oh,
again, some
I
of the
can
biggest
I can
players in
tell
the game
just
that
by
threaten
that
me.
sentence
I'm
you're
more worried
I
about
lying.
got a
getting
question.
Isaac Cappy
I mean,
for
the
real.
thing is, if
This
you're
is
going to
real
use the
talk, guys. If
93
something
cases
happens to
thing
me,
like Wizard
I'm
does,
more
you at
worried
least
about
have
getting
to
Isaac
like lean into
Cappy
it a little
than
harder.
anything else.
I got a
Yeah.
question for Charlie Chaplin over there. What do you think about medical marijuana?
And can we see Snafu's paperwork,
Ah.
please? Because this is some bullshit.
He
Went
likes
to
it.
prison for medical marijuana. Get out
Thanks,
of
Charlie.
here.
I appreciate your answer. Thank you. Man, that guy
Well, in
has
a
the best
hotel
answers.
making
All right.
hash oil. I had my
Let's go.
license and shit. I just took a
Yeah, I
deal
mean,
out
you
to
didn't
go
get in
play.
trouble for making hash oil. You got in trouble for blowing the place up because you're an
Well,
idiot.
attempted
You didn't do
arson,
it right.
manufacturing hash oil. But Normal got me out and then got a reconsideration motion after doing years up in the joints. And what's funny is,
How
yeah,
long were you sentenced to
I did
before they
5
got you
plus.
out?
I told you this, motherfucker. You know what? I don't need to tell you anything. You always say I'm too ignorant
No,
to
you're
look
right.
into
Let's
shit.
stop
I've
bagging
said
on
this shit
Snafu.
multiple
Stop
times
bagging
on
on
the
Right.
Snafu,
internet.
guys. I have
My
one
shit is
question for
public
you.
out there.
Since you
You
were
don't
in
need
jail
to
for
fucking care
5
if
to
you're
7
sitting next to
months,
a
The
did you
crew's
fucking
did
watching
you
you,
pedo.
keister
Snafu.
anything on the
I'm
way
done
in?
with your fucking ignorance, Flow State.
Did you bring
Stay the hell you
anything
live.
to
I do
jail
that
with
nice
you? Did you
quiet.
keister it?
All right, I'm taking off. It's been real.
Hugs.
Yeah.
It's
Hugs.
been surreal. I wouldn't say real.
I was going to say I need your cupcake back. They didn't finish
Nobody
it.
around here can answer a question honestly. I just don't get it.
What was your question? I missed it. I apologize.
Well, I was asking, Snafu, if he went in for 5 months, like did he keister anything on the way in?
No,
Is
5
something we're
plus years, homie. I was in prison for 5 plus years. 5 months.
Yeah, so did you bring anything with you? That was the question.
I did over a nickel, homie. No, I never keistered anything, dude. But I seen motherfuckers do it, good and bad. I seen guys get extorted. I'm gonna tell you what. I seen the most godliest things being locked up, but I've seen the most devil satanic things being locked up. I've seen a lot of things being locked up, and it was one of those experiences that we learn from everything we've been through. And I know I give people a lot of hard shit, especially the cupcake shit, but that's because it's sad to see people who don't really have an understanding of what it is to survive in an alpha / situation / community / like real talk. Because it is survival of the fittest, especially with a lot of motherfuckers with different beliefs, different races, different systems, different morals, values. You better fucking know how to fucking survive. And that's all I got to say to motherfuckers. So you do have a different outlook on life.
Damn, that was like the truest thing I've ever heard you say, and probably the slowest you've ever talked. Praise God.
Jack, where you want to take this, sir? I know you haven't talked much.
I was actually kind of skimming through YouTube, seeing what else was going on. There's some other streams. It looks like that's where Flo was. He was over on the Rebuttal Bar already.
Yeah.
And it looks like Snafu, your favorite guy, is over there.
But
I like the Rebuttal Bar. Mr. London's a rock star.
no, Rebuttal is that the one? No, it's not the rat. No, that's not him. Okay.
That's Mr. London. Rebuttal Bar is
Yeah,
Mr. London.
I got you. Yeah,
But
Jack,
wait, who's my favorite person? Is Paul? You mean Mr. Unslaved?
No,
Or who? Venus?
the
Venus.
producer.
Yeah.
No,
Producer Moose is already over there?
no, the guy who made the videos. You and Tarek's buddy.
Oh, Monogram.
Oh, wait, he's in the. Oh, that's why Flo's there. I'm sure there's some clout motherfuckers, and like I said, London's okay right now. But again, I watch the optics as they unfold, and the wheat and tear process is happening, man. And if you see it, you have eyes here and ears here, you'll understand. I yield.
But
I don't want to.
I think he was telling you so you can go over there and take care of business. Jack was trying to help you on your mission.
But here's the thing, Jack. Like, okay, Venus has admitted on her own channel that she does rituals, satanic stuff, and whatever, casting spells and stuff like that, right? Now you have her always now re-screaming Flow State, and Flow State also does the same thing, and Tommy's doing the same thing with Venus. Like sometimes I'm not saying the evidence, say the evidence is not there yet in terms of what's going on with the P and all that with monograph. You have to see it a little bit through the line, like what's going on. There is pictures little by little showing you like trends of these people and how they are and what they're living life as, and that should give you some kind of hint.
Hold on.
May I just, and I'll be quiet. It's what you said earlier, Jack.
To some degree, yes, but I'm very aware, and please, we find what we seek. Okay.
May I, Jack?
So if you've formed a conclusion within yourself, you've already made up your mind that this seems like this and this seems like that, then you're not going to be looking for the truth. You're going to be looking for validation. And there's
May I, Jack?
Okay.
Hold on. Before you interrupt, I want to answer back because he has a good point.
I'm not going to interrupt. I'm going to wait till you guys
let me say.
You're
good. He has a good point. Jack, you're obviously 100% correct. Okay, on logic, that's true. But the other thing that some other people don't see, that say you see those pictures and I'm not myself deciding the conclusion, there's other people that know facts more than anybody else that have pretty much a final point on it.
Ding, the truth, yo.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I can't speak on other people. I'm not working for anybody like that.
I'm going to speak for the audience because the audience is saying this is an unproductive conversation and they're tired of listening to it, and they're actually leaving the broadcast now. So maybe you guys could take this up somewhere else where people actually don't care to listen.
Thank you. Snafu was waiting, though. I mean,
all I was going to say is none of you have to talk about this shit. Waiting, but, I know. All I was going to say is Jack was on target earlier. He said, I see patterns in you, Snafu. Jack has talked to me privately. We've talked about this. I'm trying to respect his stream tonight, even though I'm Snafu. It's going to be Snafu. He knows that. My whole thing is I've told these motherfuckers, see me in court or fuck whatever. Deal with what happens. I'm going to be me. But here's the deal. My whole thing is
catch me outside.
I stand
How
by
about
everything
that?
I say. I stand by what I stand for, and I leave it at that.
Yeah. All right. You know, I'm actually feeling kind of complete. Let's wrap this up under 2.5 hours, and there's options.
How come Mitchell didn't show up?
Hey, praise God. And Jack, go get that vegan gravy fried chicken bowl and eat the hell out of it, man. Enjoy that thing. And I hope you have a beautiful night. Thanks for having me here. Peace and love, brother.
Most, thank you for what you brought tonight. I appreciate you.
Jack, you need to think about that social experiment I brought up. Bring it to the table. Think about it hard. I mean, it's not something you say yes to right away, but I think we can bring value to Jack Talcott goes out for the night, whether it's with a male or female, and share a few experiences and some shorts and just kind of bring up Talcottia a little and learn. Because if you have to deal with a crazy bitch, I might watch it and say, that's what I'm doing or I'm not doing. I'm going to watch you. But we will be able to see what dinner you're bringing to the table, like Mr. Simple was asking. We'll be able to experience Talcottia experience nights out. Think about it. It's just a proposal. You can always say no.
Thank you, Snafu. I'm going to see you out. Have a good night, brother. Thank you. Simple Jack.
All right, I can go. Oh, okay. You want me to go next?
Please.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. Simple Jack. Go
ahead. Thanks for the conversations, guys. I always appreciate it. I always learn from you guys. Charlie, you got to be more quiet. Please. You're just interrupting over everybody today. I can't handle it. Get your own show, bro.
He has his own show.
Yeah, take care, guys. Hugs.
Respect. Thank you, Simple Jack. Have a beautiful night. Dark.
Jack, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Again, you can call me. It's a commune number, and we can talk. And then peace, and I hope you have a good night, and everybody else as well. And thank you for having me on.
Appreciate that, brother. I probably won't try touch and base tonight. It may be tomorrow, but
whenever. Whenever, Jack. Whenever.
Respect. Thank you, Tara.
No,
have a good night.
You're welcome.
Bro. Peace. Thank you. All righty, brother. Thank you. Godspeed. God bless. Interesting. Brothers and sisters, thank you sincerely. All who joined the panel, all who joined, shared your time, attention here in the chat, who may venture in later. We started out with some things, and this went longer, longer than I thought it would. I enjoyed myself tonight, brothers and sisters. I hope you did as well. Really, the purpose, it was really flushed out in the first few minutes. The idea of focusing on the new, right? Realizing that all of the past, everything we've learned from the past has been for the purposes of developing who we are and what we want. Every moment, every day of this experience, it is we experience energetic states within ourselves. We call them emotions. And then we experience the energetic states of the world as well. And we call those perceptions. And so between our perceptions and our emotions, those are creating our experience. And I realize I'm getting kind of loose and sloppy with these words, but the point is, brothers and sisters, use today, use tonight, soon, in this life, this experience of yours, use this time to do an inventory. Go through mentally, spiritually, physically, go through your world, your life that's in your control, it's not in your control, in your reach. Take an inventory of the life, review the past, and those things that are old that you've been battling. Recognize the solution is beyond the battle. It's when we create the new, our attentions change, the energies change. And brothers and sisters, sign language. I believe that was probably, I don't know sign, but it looked, anyway. Brothers and sisters, thank you again. Till next time, peace for everyone. Choose love and live without fear. Thank you. God bless.